am Jay of IFTNetworkTV.com. Welcome to What's It About? IFT Network TV Synopsis show. Today we're talking with producer Liz Samuel. Liz, please introduce yourself.
Hi, Jay. It's good to see you. Hi, everyone. I'm Liz Samuel. I'm a writer, producer, and actress. And I've created a series that is on IFT called MOMTRESS. And I'm excited that we're going to be talking about that as well as some other stuff.
Excellent. Thank you, Liz.
Yeah.
As she mentioned, Liz has a series on IFTNetworkTV.com, MOMTRESS. So let's talk about MOMTRESS. Please tell us all, what's it about?
So MOMTRESS is a dramedy that is about a quirky suburban mom trying to juggle parenting and an acting career while also dealing with a recent loss and aging. It's loosely based on my life as a suburban mom juggling everything. And that's MOMTRESS.
What led you to make this series?
There were a lot of things that led me to make MOMTRESS, but the biggest thing was the loss of my mother, my biggest cheerleader. She passed away in summer of 2015, and I was lost. She was the person I called after every audition. She was my best friend. It was just awful. And but I'm a really positive person, and I needed to figure out like how to turn the pain into something that felt productive and good. And so I had just joined SAG, which I wish I could have told her about because she wanted me to be a professional actress. So I joined SAG, and suddenly all the non-union projects dried up, and not a lot of projects. And I was told by everyone, well, start making your own work. And I was a producer in my past life for like VH1 and MTV. And I thought, yeah, you know what, I can do this. So I took that pain of losing my mother, but also the crazy, funny stories that I had about auditioning as an actor. And I just combined it. And I looked at, they say that tragedy plus time equals comedy. Well, that was really what I was going through. Like, even though it was only like 8 months that my mom was gone, I was writing this series fast and furious, like laughing and crying. So that's why I made MOMTRESS.
Sounds like an amazing roller coaster.
Yeah.
What do you want audiences to take away from the series?
What I want audiences to take away from watching this series is the relatability, and that no matter what you're going through in life and where you are in your life, everybody has a struggle. And sometimes you have to look at the crazy funny side of it, and just know that life is going to throw you curveballs, and just looking at it with a sense of humor and trying to get through those moments. We're all going to go through deep loss, but there's also really funny things that happen along the way. And if you can kind of turn that pain around, that's what I want people to feel, to see that like those moments in your life, they're there. And but there's always positive stuff to look at around those moments. And
if you keep our eyes open, sure.
Yeah.
Definitely a spiral. So yeah, we got to appreciate the ups and the downs, and know the downs will be back up soon. So
yeah. And also signs, like the pilot to MOMTRESS deals with a bunny that comes in and out. And
yes.
Looking for signs when you've lost someone is very helpful. Whether or not you believe in that, that's something that actually gets me through. It's been 6 years since I lost my mother, but there's always signs, and I grab them. I take them.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Please tell us, what is next for you?
What's next for Liz? So I'm always writing stuff and coming up with stuff, and I have during quarantine and pandemic, I wrote a few things, and one little mockumentary is off to festivals. That's called Real Laws in Real Places, and it's a mockumentary about crazy laws. You can see that on YouTube. But what I'm really, really excited about is a new series that I wrote. I wrote the pilot to, called Pausers, and it's about women in their 40s dealing with signs and symptoms that are new to them, that are affecting their public and their private lives, and they don't know what is going on. And so the reason why I came up with this series was that I was kind of experiencing some stuff, but also I noticed that there was this whole community out there, like on Facebook's many groups, 40,000 members, 20,000 members, 15,000, and everyone's talking about this, but the doctors don't talk about it because it's not studied enough in medical school and it's not there yet. So it's really looking to the older women, the women who have gone through it before. And I met with two actresses who were really keen on producing something and working on something together. And they loved this idea. And so together we're developing it. And I wrote the pilot, and then we've been sharing it back and forth. They tweak it with me. We work on it together. And so Janine Bartal and Julie Zellman have been really important to this process of creating this with me. And, as a team, we're trying to get this with the help of the amazing Jay and IFT. We really want to get this series going, and we will be figuring out how to get funding for it, which is really the way we're going to get it done, because it's expensive to make a series.
It is.
MOMTRESS.
It is, and it seems like today everybody is definitely going after that full rate, and they deserve it too. So it's about time that people started to have the confidence to say, "This is my rate, and this is what you got to pay," and that's where we are, and that's good.
Yeah.
Look, I Janine and Julie and you guys are geniuses, and I really am having some fun working with you guys. So I look forward to updating folks as we move ahead with Pausers. So
yeah, thank you. We're so glad you're on board.
yeah. Okay, so thank you so much, Liz. And so now you know what it's about. Visit iftnetworktv.com to watch MOMTRESS.
Thank you so much for having me.